Hello and welcome to Lord of the Board. My name is Sam Smith, and today I'm going to be going over some of my favorite two-player games. And this is going to be kind of a different video than usual, but I think it's really relevant because during this quarantine period, there's a lot less people that we're able to really play games with. And so me and my wife have actually been playing a lot of two-player games, which we try to make a regular thing anyways, just to have some alone bonding time. So I'm going to be giving basically my top 5 two-player games for you guys today. Basically, I'm just going to be giving some of the games that we've been really enjoying lately. So starting with my number 1, let's go ahead and roll the video. In Tapestry, you start from nothing and advance on any of the 4 advancement tracks: science, technology, exploration, and military, to earn progressively better benefits. You can focus on a specific track or take a more balanced approach, and you will also improve your income, build your capital city, leverage your asymmetric abilities, earn victory points, and gain tapestry cards that will tell the story of your civilization. I think this is one of Stonemaier Games' greatest two-player games in my personal opinion. We have so much enjoyment out of it. Adding more players might add a little bit too much length to it, but at 2 players, it's just enough time, just enough depth, and even if you add the Atoma player to kind of add that intensity with the scoring, it can get even better. But really, you should check out Tapestry. It's a beautiful game, beautiful production. Probably one of my favorite aspects of Tapestry is the fact that there's 16 civilizations that come in the base game, and with those 16 civilizations come so many different strategies, so many different paths to go down throughout the game, and we have found a lot of fun finding those combinations with the tapestry cards and using those at certain moments to get some crazy scores. And we've kind of passed back and forth who wins the game, and it's just been an absolute blast enjoying Tapestry with her. In this epic contest of sinister power, take on the role of a Disney villain and strive to achieve your own devious objective. Discover your character's unique abilities and winning strategy while dealing twists of fate to thwart your opponent's schemes. Find out who will triumph over the forces of good and win it all. We talk a lot about Disney Villainous on the channel here. I did an entire strategy guide series on this game, so you guys know I absolutely love this game. At 2 players, it is so much fun because you get to see every villain at its best and at its worst, where you can only fate one person when you're playing the actual game. And so by us just going back and forth fating each other, it can add a ton of tension throughout the board, and each of us has to learn to work through a board filled with heroes on it. And so it can make a lot of very intense games. Now with Disney Villainous, it has the base game that comes with 6 villains, but it also has now 3 expansions that each come with 3 more villains. So there is a ton of replayability. You just grab a different villain and play each other, and the matches last about 45 minutes or under. So super fun game. We've found so much enjoyment out of it. If you haven't checked out my strategy guide series on this game, go ahead and watch that. There'll be a link in the description of this video for sure. Unmatched is a fast-paced game of tactical combat between unlikely opponents. Pick your favorite hero, choose a map, and use your hero's deck and abilities to win the day. You can mix up heroes and maps from any Unmatched set, face new challenges, and find fresh combos. Dozens of possibilities await, and more with every new set. Now, this is a game where you basically have a deck of cards, and these each go to a hero. And these heroes can come from books, movies, any sort of fan fiction, anything like that. And these characters, you're going to be basically battling each other and seeing who can drop the other opponent down to 0 points first. Now, we have had a lot of fun with this game. We actually started with the Robin Hood versus Bigfoot set, and we battled each other multiple times. And it was really interesting to see how different those games were from each other, even just, playing on a different board or playing the same board, same characters. It still led to a very different experience both times, and we both absolutely loved it. Now, Gaia Project is the successor to the worldwide hit Terra Mystica, and in this game, there is no luck at all. You will colonize the galaxy as one of 14 unique factions. You will upgrade your structures, gain resources, and progress in 6 different research areas to accelerate your galactic expansion. Now, with 14 factions, each with their own unique abilities and variable scoring conditions, every game of Gaia Project provides a completely unique experience. This is definitely a heavier game, so I wouldn't recommend this for everyone. The rulebook is thick, and there are a lot of things that you can get wrong with the rules, but at 2 players, it's very easy for us to be able to watch each other play and keep each other accountable for the rulebook, as well as really find an enjoyable, in-depth experience. You get a really good sense of building a civilization in this game, exploring out into the unknown on the planets. There's a lot of people that still love Terra Mystica. It's a great game, but I personally prefer Gaia Project, and me and my wife have absolutely enjoyed and loved playing 2-player games of this game. And there's a ton of classes to choose from with their own boards and different abilities, and it lends itself for an absolute blast and a completely different experience every game. En route, 2 to 4 intrepid players attempt to rule a fantastic forest kingdom in the ultimate asymmetric game of adventure and war. Root has been one of my favorite games for a very long time, and I have absolutely enjoyed it at many different player counts. 2-player has gotten a lot better now that the Clockwork expansion has released, giving us 4 different AI opponents to add to our games. With the Clockwork expansion, you're able to add an AI opponent in the mix, so you're basically playing a 3-player game, which adds a lot more playability where we can actually choose factions that we really want to be and still have a very balanced and full experience. So me and my wife have been playing a lot of Root 2-player. Some of our favorite matches have been the Mechanical Marquise and me playing the Duchy, her playing the Vagabond. We've been doing a lot of those matchups, which have been really fun, as well as Corvid Conspiracy and the Duchy. We've done I think, Eerie Dynasties and the River Folk. We've done a lot of different 2-player matchups with the Mechanical Marquise, and it has really been a great experience. Completely different game every time. We've absolutely loved it. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. This has been an absolute blast to make, and I hope that this helped you find some 2-player games that you can either buy for your collection or that you already have in your collection and that you're able to play. I absolutely back every single one of these. I love them all. And if you really did find some sort of value out of this video, please consider subscribing, as I will be releasing more and more content. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, as well as comment down below what your favorite 2-player games are. But with that, that is it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And with that, let's go ahead and drop the beat.
My heart and soul, thought you were the one to make me whole, thought you were the one.